Hey friends, it's Ashley with Always Summer Creative, and I wanted to share a little bit today about how having a social media plan can be a game changer for your business and allow you to create income right from social media. Now you might be thinking social media is not an income producing activity for you right now. It feels like a waste of time. You end up staring at the screen wondering what to post. You feel really overwhelmed when it comes to posting and you end up just throwing random things up. And you might be thinking, okay, but I have a legit website and that's all I need. A website is where people go to see that your business is legit, but social media is where people go to see that your business is alive and well and thriving in the day-to-day. So people really do look to social media to see how legitimate a business is and to learn more about why they may want to utilize this business product or services. So social media is really important, and I have a super simple way that I function on a weekly basis to make sure that I'm being consistent in posting on social media. And I want to share that with you today. So I want to give you a peek at how I create a map for a month of social media content in just 10 minutes a month. This is really, really simple. I did take some time on the front end to set up a system, and I'm going to walk you through that a little bit today, but I promise that you can implement this yourself. So I'm going to give you 3 strategies today that you can implement right away that are going to be mega game changer in your social media planning. So the first one is going to be mapping out your content. Now, how I like to do this is I start every month by mapping out the entire month. So first I will go in and plug in any dates that I know are coming that month. If I have a product launch, if there's a holiday that I'm going to be talking about, if there's a sale, because I know that those things are static, they're going to be on the calendar and I'm going to have to create content for them, I plug those in first. And then generally something like a sale or a launch is going to have pre-launch posts leading up to it, so I'll go ahead and plug those in. And then from there, I will rotate through my content pillars for the rest of the month. So I will just start plugging one of those in at a time, rotating through, and I'll do that for the entire rest of the month. If you're not sure what your content pillars are for your business, I'm going to drop a resource in the notes below that's free for you that will help you work through what the content pillars are for your unique business. Every business has them. For example, mine are simplifying content creation, tools that I love to use, photo tips and tricks for creatives, and things like that. So those are the things that I'm rotating through on a consistent basis. The second thing that you can implement today is utilizing a project management software. I love Asana for this. I love tracking and keeping track of all my ideas, my entire plan in a platform like this rather than in my notes or in a social planning platform for a number of reasons. And I go into great detail into this in my Simplifying Your Content Creation course. But what I use this for is the cool functionality of Asana, and it's a free platform, is that it allows you to create multiple projects. Because it's set up for teams, you can create multiple projects, assign tasks to different days, and things like that. So I love to go in and create a separate project for each of my social platforms, and then I have a project that is my master calendar so that I can see everything in one place at a year's view, a month's view, and then I can zoom into a week at the time that I'm ready to create content. So I love also within those projects that I can create lists. So anytime I have an idea, I drop it right in that list so that I can keep track of it. I feel like the notes in your phone is where ideas go to die. I love to use them for if I'm like, I just got out of the shower and I have an idea, or I'm driving, or things like that. But I always try to transfer them into my Asana because that's where I can keep track of everything. Then I have a list for each of my content pillars, and within there I can keep track of unlimited ideas. And this is how I never end up running out of ideas, because they're always in there, and then I can drag them and drop them to the day that I'm going to post. So this has been absolutely game changer for me. You can use any platform you like, but I highly recommend utilizing something like a project management software to keep track of all the ideas, schedule and plan out your posts, and keep all of the content in one place. And then the third thing that you can implement today is making sure that you're filtering every post through the lens of your core message. Now, if you don't know your core message, that's going to be the first place that you want to start. How could you talk about your business in 30 seconds or in one sentence that would paint the full picture for people of not only what you do and the product that you provide, but why it matters to them? So we want to make sure that we're always indicating the problem that we solve and painting a picture of the dream outcome. People are not buying things based on price or based on the benefits of something, based on the features of something. They are buying based on the outcome that it can provide for them, that problem that they already know that you're solving. They already know they have this problem. They need to know that you can solve the problem and that you're providing them with the dream outcome. If you'd like to dive into this more, I have a free masterclass at simplesocialmasterclass.com. You can sign up today. It's about a 45-minute training, totally free to you, and we dive a little deeper into exactly how I map out my content for the month, how I create that content in just an hour a week, and more. If you found this video helpful, hit subscribe below and come follow along on social media at Always Summer Social and at Always Summer Presets. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.